The topic of this brief video is how to enter the 2012 Stevie Awards for Women in Business. The topics we'll cover include the history of the Stevie Awards for Women in Business and what they are, the schedule for the 2012 edition, how to review and select categories, how to prepare and submit entries, how the judging process works, and some best practices we recommend you follow. The Stevie Awards for Women in Business are one of 4 Stevie Awards competitions, and they're open to all organizations and individuals worldwide. The other competitions include the American Business Awards, the International Business Awards, and the Stevie Awards for Sales and Customer Service. The Stevie Awards for Women in Business are now in their 9th year. The Stevie Awards organization are now in their 10th year. The Stevie Award trophy is made by the same company that makes the Oscar, the Emmy, and other major awards. The Stevies for Women in Business are an omnibus program, meaning that they recognize achievement in virtually every aspect of work life for women. And the program is web-centric, meaning that almost everything happens on the website at stevieawards.com/women. Here's the schedule for the 2012 edition. The entry deadline is Wednesday, August 29th. In early September, preliminary judging will begin and will run through early October. If you miss the August 29th deadline, we will continue to accept late entries through September 28th. We will begin to apply a $35 per entry late fee after the August 29th deadline, however. We plan to announce finalists this year on October 10th. Final judging to determine the gold, silver, and bronze Stevie Award winners from among the finalists will take place in late October, and then this year's Stevie Award winners will be announced at a dinner in New York on Friday, November 9th. All finalists will be invited to attend. However, it's not required to attend to win. All organizations and individuals worldwide are eligible to submit entries to this year's Stevie Awards for Women in Business. This year's competition will recognize achievements since the beginning of July 2011. So remember to focus on achievements since that date in your entries. However, there's no eligibility time frame for website entries in the Website of the Year category. It doesn't matter when your website was first published or last updated. It's eligible to be entered. The first step we recommend you follow is to request and get the entry kit at stevieawards.com/women. Delivery will be immediate by email. It's not a hard and fast requirement to get the entry kit. You'll find all of the requirements on the website, but we strongly recommend that you get the entry kit anyway. The entry kit points to relevant resources on the website, and it enumerates the ideal entry process. And here's a look at the online entry kit. These are the types of categories that you'll find in the Stevie Awards for Women in Business. There are categories to recognize individual entrepreneurs and executives, entire management teams at women-owned or women-run businesses, entire women-owned organizations and companies, PR and communications campaigns that are run by or for women, marketing campaigns run by or for women, new products and services introduced by or for women, and websites and apps that are developed and produced by or for women. You'll find all of the categories listed on the categories page on the website, and you'll find a link to this page in the entry kit. The question we receive most often here at the Stevie Awards office is how to choose categories. When you ask us a question like that, we'll respond with 2 questions of our own. First being, what do you want to be recognized for? And also, do you want to win a Stevie in any category or in specific categories? Once we know the answer to those questions, we can help you select categories. If you need category guidance, by all means, email us at help@stevieawards.com. Here's a look at what's new and different for the 2012 edition of the Stevie Awards for Women in Business. We're proud to introduce this year Silver and Bronze Stevie Awards in addition to Gold. All finalists will now ultimately be a Gold, Silver, or Bronze Stevie Award winner. In the past, finalists were announced, and then only a Gold Stevie Award winner was chosen from each category, and the other finalists remained finalists. Starting this year, all finalists will ultimately be Gold, Silver, or Bronze. We have a new file and link uploader in the online entry submission system to enable you to submit an unlimited number of file attachments or website links to support your entries and provide more background information to the judges. And we have many new categories this year, so be sure that you review the entire list of categories. Once you've chosen your categories and have written your entries according to the requirements, the next step is to register on the website. Here's the registration form. When you complete this form, you'll have created an account in our online entry system. Once you have that account and your entries are written, it will take you all of a few minutes to submit your entries online, and you can even pay your entry fees online. A brief word about how the judging process works. There are two phases. The preliminary phase chooses the finalists. There are anywhere between 100 and 150 professionals around the world each year who participate in the preliminary judging process. All of the preliminary judges are volunteers, and the volunteers are reviewed and approved by our staff. Preliminary judging this year will take place in September and early October. Preliminary judges' scores will determine the finalists, and all preliminary judges are acknowledged on the website and in the awards dinner program. Here, for example, is the list of 2011 preliminary judges. Final judges are invited, and it's our tradition to invite the prior year's judges, prior year's Stevie Award winners, to be among the next year's final judges. So most of the final judges this year will be Stevie Award winners from 2011. The final judges comprise topic-specific committees, and they'll do their work in the final 2 weeks of October. And here on the website, you can see last year's final judging committees. Some best practices that we recommend you follow, including reading last year's Stevie Award winning entries. And you'll find those under the awards section of the website. You'll find the list of 2011 honorees. And you'll see that the Stevie Award winners from last year are highlighted, and you can follow those links and actually read the winning entries. These obviously are examples of entries that past judges have scored highly, so we suggest that you consider them models for your own entries. Don't be hesitant to ask us questions. We're here to help you. You can call us or email us, and we'll show you the contact information in a moment. Be sure to tell your story well. If you're not a good writer, find someone in your organization who is to write your entries. Be sure that you write your entries before submitting them online so that you have a permanent record of them. Enter multiple categories if you can afford it. It's a good hedge to make sure that you're in a category where you're going to have the least amount of competition. Some categories get a lot of entries, some not so many. So to hedge your bets, we suggest you enter multiple categories if you can do that. Be sure that you follow up with us and stay in tune with us through our email newsletter, our Twitter feed, our Facebook page, and so on. And here's our contact information. The email address again is help@stevieawards.com. Our telephone number is country code 1-703-547-8389. That's a brief rundown of how to submit entries to the Stevie Awards for Women in Business, and good luck in this year's competition.